Exterminate, delete, exterminate, delete, exterminate. Affirmative. Hey everyone, Metagross Freak here with the LEGO Dimensions second Doctor Who pack, except this time it's a fun pack containing one Cyberman and one Dalek. Now this Dalek build is actually different than the Dalek build we got in the large Doctor Who TARDIS set, and the Cyberman is new to LEGO, having not seen it before. The Dalek seems to be similar to the Portal 2 turret and the K9 figures from the Portal 2 and other Doctor Who sets, in that they are gadgets, but also technically vehicles. The Dalek can be rebuilt from the Dalek into the Fire and Ride Dalek, kind of making a little scooter turret similar to K9 and the Portal turret, and also the Silver Shooter Dalek, which appears to be some kind of missile-launching turret scooter. That's pretty interesting. Let's get into it. The set comes with a few, possibly unique, but not really brand new pieces. The first being the toy tag that we see in every LEGO Dimensions set. There's one plain one for your Dalek, but the Cyberman one has a special print resembling the chest plate. The Cyberman has it's not a different mold, but it's a special print in silver for both the chest and the feet, and there's printing on the back of the torso, and it's a really nice print, and I like that. The head I thought would be a little helmet on a standard LEGO head, but it is actually a separate mold. So if you got a second one of these, you could have the character handles for the Doctor to carry around. But it's a special mold, nothing on the back really, other than just the lines, and it's just all one piece. So there you go. There's your little Cyberman there, and the rest of the pieces are used to build the Dalek. We get the same same little plate piece that we got from the Doctor Who TARDIS set. There was the printed Dalek head. And we get one of these little telescope pieces in black for the eye stalk, or I think that's for the laser suction cup thing. And then it's not really all that special, but we get a few pieces here in sandy tan or sand brown, which is it's a color that is not used very often. So to get more pieces in this color is kind of a nice addition. According to the LEGO Dimensions website, the character is just referred to as the Cyberman Fun Pack. Cyberman is the character, and the Dalek is referred to as his vehicle. Cyberman has a lot of abilities, including mind control, hacking, drones with cybernats, X-ray vision, silver Lego blow-up, technology, and diving, being able to travel underwater. Set out on a time-traveling adventures with Cybermen from Doctor Who. Construct Cybermen and lead this technologically augmented humanoid in crazy mashup multiverse of your favorite characters. Place him on the LEGO toy pad to bring him to life in the game and activate his special mind control, hacking, drone, X-ray vision, silver Lego blow-up, technology, and dive abilities to calculate the answer to puzzles and battle enemies. When he needs a villainous backup, call in the Dalek and rebuild it into a Fire and Ride Dalek and the Silver Shooter Dalek for upgraded powers in-game. That's basically all they give it. It's kind of like a more upgraded version, I guess, of the Doctor. Has a wide variety of powers. It's really cool. And the mind control one, according to the video, actually turns enemy minions into other Cybermen. But it has like a good 3 to 5 second cutscene, so you open yourself up to attack, but if you want a little minion that'll just walk around and attack things for you, the mind control could be really nice. But there we have it, the Dalek and the Cyberman. Now the Dalek is really tall in proportion to the Cybermen, but luckily it just comes off. The stand, I guess to give you the illusion of flying, has these blue kind of like little, I guess, jet I guess it's supposed to resemble jets, and it just connects with a single stud. But when you compare them side by side, the Dalek is still a lot taller than the Cybermen, when in reality their heights should be reversed. The Dalek should pretty much go up to the middle of the Cybermen, so the Dalek is larger than it should be. But that's okay. The Dalek is an amazing build, and I actually like this build a little bit more than the build from the Doctor Who TARDIS set. It's kind of just a shame that they didn't use the same build for both sets. The Cyberman is really cool. I kind of wish they had just more access to Cybermen, because this is the only set that has a Cyberman in it. So if you want a little army of Cybermen like they have on the instruction booklet and on the box, you need to buy a bunch of these, which this pack costs about $15. So you'll have a lot of Daleks, but you'll also have a lot of Cybermen at a high cost. So hopefully LEGO will maybe come out with a little pack that has maybe 3 or 4 of these just in one little pack with an accessory or 2. But overall, I think the Dalek is a nice little build. Certainly fun if you are wanting to do a little bit of Doctor Who building. And the Cyberman is a nice little build, and it looks like he'll be really cool in game with all his additional powers. So until next time, I'm Metagross Freak, and thanks for watching.